Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang.
Normally.
A little messy. I feel like the Radiant, I mean, Jakiro's a pretty good level 1 hero. He's going to be the target.
Soul Assumption Hammer, though.
That's true. And all 5 heroes from Eternity showed up at the same time. Oh, okay, there we go. Fixers actually gets the last hit, which is perfect. Exactly what you wanted. Your mid got the last hit. He gets 2 CS, and actually
He got crushed top, too. Sunlight just destroyed this Dawnbreaker.
You see that? Did you see the CS battle?
Yeah. It's a rough
Ember
one.
beat it out by like half a second. He got the CS over the Mars. Nice toss back. There is going to be Chen underneath the tower. Looks like he's going to be dying here, but they should be able to get the counter kill onto the Visage. Really nice. Bash and Chronosphere TP out. He saw the Void TPing in, and there's no way you're going to get away from the Void with double Astral Steps, so.
All right, I think you got to make something happen.
Yeah, he's going to get the kill on Jakiro at least. Though this kill's going to take a little bit.
Yeah, this kill does not even feel that great.
Like, look how tanky he is, because he had stick charges, he had infused range drops, and he's just a Jakiro. So this hero has 2.5 strength gain. Meanwhile, they do lose their carry in the top lane. The Dawnbreaker goes down to a rotation from the Mars.
That's what I'm saying, man. That kill does not feel good because you're just losing map pressure somewhere else. Annihilate takes advantage of it, brings down the bigger target. Dawn's at the base.
Kill on the
Does have ult
Visage.
up. I mean, if Dawn responds, no.
It's going to be too late. By the time he gets up, the Visage is already dead. But maybe they can still get some kills on Realm, perhaps. The toss up in the air with the stun. The Dawnbreaker ult coming in. That does get one. So
Decent.
A little bit, a glimmer of hope here for Eternity in this early game.
Oh, they have the
Well, I'm
burst
saying
on
that
board.
they're actually up on net worth.
Yeah, they're not doing too bad the last few minutes. Might get more? No, no damage.
My path leads to riches.
I mean, I just think it's their lineup wanted to have a very good start. And I think that was like very possible. So they're not doing too bad, but I think they would have wanted to be a little more ahead.
Yeah.
The kill on Void is really big though. You're shutting down the hero that was getting away with the most.
I mean, they might kill him again. He's got Time Walk coming up in a second, but the
He's
Magic
gone.
Missile's going to hit first. He's dead. Eternity just feeding off of these KBU heroes now. Annihilate's going to show up.
To get the fight out of it. I think that's what's valuable. I think there is a world where they can fight that tower with Donald, using an overextension. It just depends if they have the TPs, but they didn't, so it's gonna bite him.
Swap back, the damage reduction isn't going to save this Venge too much damage, but they will get some counter kills thanks to the Dawnbreaker. There is still this arena holding them in place. Annihilate will continue to try and poke at them, but Dawnbreaker.
The aggressive potential might not be as great. And here's the smoke with the Yules, so they are gonna try and use it here. Gotta be careful how many heroes from KBU are here in the tankiness.
Running into the Jakiro. Sunlight is sitting on the side here, might be able to get a good arena situation, gets both the supports inside. Really nice setup with the spear through, easily gets those 2 kills. Fixers, he's gonna jump away, doesn't have another astral step with the time dilation slowing him down. Think he might be dead. Good timing on the Yules, that was nice, but I don't think it changes anything. Dissimulate was coming up, but no astral steps, and time dilation is just a killer, man.
That's what I felt bad about, man. I feel like this aggressive move. I mean, this KBU lineup is just super happy to keep scaling this game. They have a ridiculous tricore.
They gotta go again. You could feel like Fixer's just like, he's just kind of diving around. He just used Astral Step to try and close the distance on the Mars. They do get him anyway underneath his tower. Will be able to burst him down. They've got the Wraith Pack, so they really want to keep these fights going if possible. But the Venge is going to get picked off here. No, Dawnbreaker ultimate actually comes through, saves him a little bit. Realm goes for the last hit and does manage to get it. Meanwhile, CDR barely off of the range there of the Starbreaker hits, and now in danger as they do have the Terrorize coming out. They're going to try and save Chen. Chen goes down to Moonlight. They scare back Isla as He's going to try and battle it out with Realm. Nice shot. Long range. Warden barely gets the vision to be able to get that Shadow Realm hit in. Stunned underneath the tower. Annihilate is here. Realm in too deep, though. Overextends himself and gets bursted underneath the tower. Now with a toss back onto Annihilate. Low on mana. Enough to be able to jump way back in. Sunlight. Arena onto 3. A spear that pins out Moonlight, but he can't quite finish off any of these heroes. Maybe Warden can. He does get the tiny, but the stun comes out from CDR, but the Starbreaker finishes off the Mars. Now the swap back onto Warden underneath this tower again and again and again. KBU fall through the trap of getting too close to that tower and suffer a nasty turnaround.
Damn, the ball coming alive here in the early game. No cooldowns for this Eternity lineup either. They are happy to keep going and claim potentially Ember here, yeah.
Well, we can see a very clear weakness in KBU, man. It is them just failing.
Pretty much no BKB Pierce this game. Oh, they do catch Mars top. Fuel's going to work.
Dawnbreaker ult, allowing them to follow up. They Chronosphere, that is awkward. He's going to need a lot of bashes to be able to kill CDR, but it looks like they've got the damage anyway. Wow, that was it really was. That was a lot of Maelstrom procs and a fair number of bashes. Meanwhile, the fight is actually happening in the mid lane at the same time. Looks like they got a swap back. They killed the Ember Spear. They catch the Jakiro too. So that top fight may not have gone their way, but the middle fight certainly does.
Yeah, they're still looking with this toss. Gotta be careful about
Void and not catching them. Now they've wasted a lot of time, and Roshan just seems to be off the menu for them entirely.
Well, I guess they heard you. They got the ward. But yeah, now the ults are back up. And some of the
BKBs. Back on the Dark Willow. Oh no, he jumps
what
into
a nice
path. Oh, with the macro fire on top, the faces Void
got
down
them
the
all.
Sphere. The Dawnbreaker ultimate's gonna come in and help bail them out. With help with the swamp as well. And the Visage doesn't go down
Another
so easily.
ice
The Venge
path.
certainly does. Another nice ice path, but CDR, big swings, big heals, a toss up in the air, catches the faces Void. Now he's dead. What a save out from the Dawnbreaker and the Venge, but the fight still goes as Moonlight, next support, is gonna go down, but these cores are hard to be able to bring down. As you can see, CDR back up to full health and still swinging. That hammer goes to town, now onto Sunlight, as he has one spear to be able to help him. Doesn't go for the spear. God's Rebuke certainly doesn't get the distance. CDR picks up the double in that fight. What a save from the support, though. That Venge save was so crucial.
The potential with the armor reduction is severe. Like, there is not a lot of natural armor for the Radiant heroes here.
Yeah,
So
that was kind of my point. KBU, they're getting no items to change the game. Meanwhile, everybody on Eternity has big items coming in. It's all about the execution. Nice swap coming out. The Void Spirit's going to be saved. Now the Dawnbreaker ultimate's coming in. It will land, hitting the Dark Willow. They'll get the follow-up chain stun off of Ray, but he's going to die. The two supports are dead. Once again, first thing for Eternity. And it looks like this time around, Isla is going to have a hard time living through this. He does have the shard, though. Turn into stone form. He's going to come back up. He has another round of his familiars as well. They got to be careful. Oh, the realm! He actually gets bursted down despite the Aether Remnant not landing on him. It hit Annihilate, and they got 2 out of that instead of the 1.
Betrayed his brother, potential. Which I don't think he should feel like that in this game.
They got 2 people grouped up. Good terrorize. Oh no, the stone form went off first. So they're going to focus on the tiny for now, but the Dawnbreaker is coming through. They do have a Chronosphere on top of that with a macro fire. He's trying to eat through this Visage right now. With a couple more bashes, he should be able to get it. The Ice Path on top ensures it, but the right-hand side, they've got to worry about CDR. They do have the Aghanim Scepter on the Mars, though, as well, so he can actually kind of fight back against this crew. CDR almost getting caught. Will get caught. Nice blink forward. Spear from MMR Tourist. Sunlight. It's a big +1 off of a pick-off there of 2. Gets a 3rd kill. They look for Roshan. Unfortunately, swap into death.
Yeah, you can aggressively swap here. Like, you can swap into Avalanche. You can swap into the Remnant. You have ways to insta-chain stun it up on pretty much anybody. As long as you comboed effectively. Oh, Realm just got the third stun.
What a hit! What a play from Isla. Drops the Visage Familiar as he tried to time walk and a time walk back in. Can he grab the Aegis? It's still on the ground. Oh no, he picks up the Roshan kill, but not the Aegis in time. It was too much of a mess. Annihilate barely managed to get away. Meanwhile, the Bulwark, Mars, he's trying to go to work here, but he has no life steal. Well, I guess he's got the neutral item, but certainly not enough to live among 3 heroes all banging them up.
What
same
the
time.
hell was that, man? Was that just extremely tanky now?
They're gonna
Trying
go
to
for it,
burst
try and pin him. Oh no, he jumps into the ice path. The Terrorize almost hit him, but he dissimulates away in time. They have the Chronosphere
Decent
on top of
chrono.
all this when he's in stone form, but the CDR, oh, he gets swapped out. He's still low enough that he may not want to go in, but he has the Aegis. So he's gonna go for it, but he got brambled first, loses his life. Realm finishes up the supports. They've got the Venge Spirit out now as Light tries to jump back to the fountain. They dissimulate away. Void Spirit trying to get out of this base. Isla positioning himself in the front lines, and CDR's gonna go in for it. Two-man's done, pretty nice. Realm is able to time walk off the damage, but MMR Tourist, he has to stand and fight. He doesn't have an option otherwise, and he's being beaten to a pulp bit by bit from all this damage. Realm goes back in. Ice Path, stun after stun onto this Dawnbreaker, but they get the swap away. Light really wants to finish him off. He's gonna jump for it. The bench is gonna slow him down, while at the same time, Isla charges forward and gets the support kills. The Jakiro goes down. Light comes back in to deal with this Visage, and they should be able to do it. Too many heroes surrounding the Visage. She ends up going down in the end. Now chasing after Fixers as well. Realm and Annihilate. Can they get him? He's got no on cooldown.
It's only 80 seconds. He'll take it. Did get to level 20 on
Woke up. Void Spirit trying for this kill, but did he know that all of KBU was sitting behind that Faceless Void? I'm gonna say no, he didn't know that.
Yeah, well, now he knows. And he found out real fast and hard. Now KBU in a routing scenario, trying to get more.
Yeah, the Venge is probably gonna die twice here. And Warden, you can see he's blinking forward looking for more kills. It's only gonna be the Venge that dies here.
For now, which I think was the biggest timing to try and get to. Just try and not get picked off right now. Oh, doing the reverse pick, potentially.
Double Starbreaker doing so much damage. Annihilate is able to jump away. Now CDR is running out. Oh, the Veiled Void. Oh, the Chronosphere comes through. They're going to be able to kill CDR. If he gets the bashes, Annihilate should be fine too. He does. He got so many bashes.
Oh,
Just
yeah. He has the attack speed now.
Yeah.
This is not the Faceless Void of old.
Significant upgrade in damage. 25% damage used to be 30%, but it got nerfed the last patch. But still, 25% damage bonus is a lot in a team fight like this.
Well, he got the ice pad.
They did. Isla's coming in. They have the Dawnbreaker ultimate as well. They commit the Chronosphere to be able to finish off the Void Spirit. They get that kill. Now they're actually doing a lot to this Dawnbreaker. Use the Abyssal Blade to try and defend himself. CDR's in some trouble. Meanwhile, the Dark Willow is trying to deal with the Visage, and they're going to focus the Visage. No, they go for the CDR.
Has another
They
chrono.
know he's got the Aegis, so it's kind of awkward to focus on the light here with the second light. The second Chronosphere goes out. Really nicely held as they're now swap back onto the... He commits to the Visage, though. Him and Annihilate chase down the Visage all the way over here on the side where the swap comes through. The Venge stuns are thrown out, but Isla does not have enough HP to survive through this, and the Starbreaker isn't good enough either. They have the bashes out for the Faceless Void. They wipe through Eternity, not just a regular wipe. They got through an Aegis.
Neat, man. What is this? It's like WTF mode, you know?
Yeah, but all of those spells may not mean anything if Eternity can get the lockdown, and they're actually going for double Scythe of Ices. One on the Tiny, one on the Visage, so...
Good luck getting there when this guy's in your face.
Yeah, that's true. He's just able to dive after
Chrono on the Void.
Good catch, Dawnbreaker ultimate. Not gonna save him. As you said, this ult really doesn't do anything anymore unless it has the evasion. All it does is put the Dawnbreaker in the danger zone. As that's 3 dead with no buyback. That is just, I think, the end of the game.
Yeah, it might be.
The Invis units running past each other. They don't know the Mars is here, and they actually throw out the arena that might protect the Dark Willow. They do have the Avalanche over the top. They can't hit Warden, though. He's inside of the wall. Isla's going to get pinned up with Realm right next to him. He tries to go into stone form, but is stunned for too long and is now done for. Ray, he tried to jump in, do what he can, but sadly that execution was failed from the start. They did not know that Sunlight was right next to him with an Invis rune.
Fortuitous rune to seal this game, I believe.
And because he committed to the Scythe of Ice, no buyback.
Yep. It's gonna be double racks in here, and the drone push gonna have to get some tossbacks or something.
Hey, there's a Scythe right there. The blink Scythe from Warden. He gets quickly knocked out by CDR, who's trying to get away from Realm, but he can't deal with it. Too many bashes, too many roots on the Void Spirit, so he's stuck too. Only one hero with buyback now, so GG is actually called by I annihilate first? I see that right?
It's the type of hero you want. They're going to take the full 2 minutes. I mean, they might not play this stuff, right? Always possible. All right, Slark. No illusion hero. Probably the next best thing, I guess. A hero that's good versus bat, and seems to be doing all right. My issue with the Tusk pick is not necessarily the lane. It's just, is he going to be able to have high impact in this game? Because it just doesn't look like an easy Tusk, even if he gets out of this. Like, I don't think the Bat Rider matchup's good in the game. I think the Undying one's terrible. Clock Weaver not much better. And all right, there's some kills.
Yeah,
everybody dying.
They get the first blood, but they might be giving up 2 kills with the bug still on. A Moonlight's gonna die. Meanwhile, the fight bottom lane, they just forced it. They just got an Avalanche Tombstone out. They already had several decay stacks because for whatever reason. I mean, I guess it is kind of hard to play Vayne. Like, it matches you 1-to-1. It's ridiculous.
But that's the thing about this Death.
Oh, nice toss back.
So strong on lane.
That was
the second time.
CDR is
zombies.
He's got the stick charges for 1 more decay. It's coming up.
Oh, he didn't get it.
Stun.
He's gonna have to guess.
Oh, he reaches out through the tower and gets him in the end.
The Claw of Death. Another toss back on the Tombstone still up.
Yeah, they've got an Avalanche as well. The Tombstone's gonna last long enough to get the kill.
Dang.
Ray dies as well. They are just cleaning house on the side of KBU.
Yeah, this lane's out of control, man. Slark is just getting abused.
He certainly does. That Flesh Golem is no joke to fight against early on, and with the relatively newish shard that they gave him, and just means the Flesh Golem's up most team fights.
Yeah, I mean, he has a good shard now. He has good talents.
Moonlight gonna be chased down. And
might get the DD.
Whoa, what was that? I guess the Tusk was coming in from behind, so Isla thought they could go for the fight, but Fixers picks up 1, and if he's faster than him, he's 20 movement speed faster. He's got the Cogs though. The Cogs pushback is there. Snowball up in 5 seconds. Shard maybe. The shard kill him. Will it block him in? It doesn't hit him, but he's got the snowball. The punch is coming through. Meanwhile, they're fighting out in the bottom lane. CDR is going to die. Looks like he gets run down by the Bat Rider. Fixers is unable to get the kill at top lane. It's actually being chased down by Realm, though he can't continue the chase, not with the death, but Ray wasn't ready for it.
DP is just invincible. He just sat there and hit the bug until it died, even with like minus 10 armor. It doesn't matter. They're gonna try and go in for round 2.
They have a ward. Oh no.
Sentry disaster.
The pushback isn't quite enough. And now with Moonlight here, the Bat Rider is gonna try and pick up the kill on the Death Prophet. Finally she goes down, but chain stunned up. Fixer still has the shard as well to burst down the Bat Rider. Oh, he tosses Chet away. He says, take him, not me. Chet actually gets the kill onto Moonlight before he falls, so he gets a double kill off of that one, though it does awkwardly just increase his killing spree, which just made the kill worth even more when he did die.
What the heck is this game, man? Such a weird, brawly game. It's just all up here in the top lane for who knows what. I mean, our prediction was terribly wrong because we're actually way more than 16 kills. It's already been 19. We're pushing the 2 kills a minute mark.
Yeah,
Another Tombstone
really
bottom.
Trying to get that. Looks like Moonlight is going to be free to get the kill. No problem there.
Yeah, this is the Bat Undying syncing up. This is the combination that's going to be very annoying in the fights for them. Because Bat just makes it hard to mana first the Tomb, and then Undying puts you under the fist. The best windows for Eternity to regain some tempo in this game are to fight around the nighttime with the Slark if he's willing to join the fights. Because he can do a lot of damage in the fight. You have a way to bring the Tombstone down fast, and then he can just start hitting people. Abuse the fact there aren't any hard lockdown spells.
Oh no, Ray, what have you done?
You sentenced yourself.
Moonlight, but Moonlight wasn't able to finish out the Tombstone because he got swapped, so they both died.
That's a rough one. That's a rough one, man.
Alrighty.
Pressure. The TI pressure.
Nice flame break. Pulled him back in, straight into the lasso. Can't blink out.
Well, so much for Tusk's game. It got destroyed in the last minute here. Back-to-back deaths, losing power runes. They went into the Undying, and the Undying taught them about how many Ancients he'd been killing.
Yeah, he really
They
did.
learned the lesson.
This guy's big, and Decay does a ton of damage when you get this talent.
Oh yeah.
240
He's got
damage,
shard
plus
talent.
you're using all that strength. Oh, but the damage? Snapfire has to hit this last glob. Oh, he runs back into the fire. The damage over time finishes him off. Meanwhile, the Slark dies underneath his ultimate from the Rocket Flare, level 3. The high levels of the Clockwork pay out a big carry kill. And now Isla, with the fresh BKB, can use this team fight to start hitting the mid tower.
Yeah, very minimal off this ult in one fight. Like, you don't even get this mid tower. And now you have to go back to playing the map versus this Bat Rider with BKB and Arcane Rune.
Annihilate chases him down without even having to use the BKB. Really well played by him. And that'll mean the mid tower for them. See if they can get the last hit. Time it right after the glyph. Gets it.
Oh, hookshot top.
Yeah, he goes for the
Bringing
hook
down
shot. They
Death
thought the Bat Rider was going to be able to join him, but Fixer actually stopped him. And they just turn around and kill Fixers. Oh, no.
Third death in a row, man. He has absolutely no item progression now. Be able to be a right clicker too, like with the shard and the way his talents and stuff work.
Sure.
I don't know, maybe there's some just right click bat potential somewhere hidden in the depths of the meta.
As TP's
Undying
up the top
found again.
lane trying to protect this Undying. He does not get
Gone.
off the tombstone. He's dead. KBU's gonna have to fight without him here. Annihilate does have the lasso. He's gonna immediately get swapped out of it though. Fixer's trying to run. Annihilate will stick on top of him though with the sticky napalm. He'll claim that kill. Meanwhile, Moonlight, he's gonna walk straight into the open arms of Annihilate, and they will collect that kill as well.
Meanwhile, CDR juking for his life. Rocket Flare
Really,
missed him.
what a beautiful hiding spot. Pounces back into the Tiny. That's awkward. Dark Pack going off in a second, but he still doesn't have his ultimate. And Pounce is coming up into the trees. No! Warden smashes him down back to earth midair with a big tree hit.
Gave him the old fishing rod.
Caught himself a real big fish there. And now Isla, I mean, they just lost 3 heroes. What's he doing trying to defend this tower all by himself, I guess, with the BKB?
What's he doing? He's killing them all, son.
Yes, he's going to do a lot of damage, but will he survive? Fixer shows up and finishes off Realm. Now the Venge is here as well. They're going to collect 2 kills. Isla, apparently he knew this was going to happen all along.
Damn, I'm telling you, man, Death Prophet. You think you're killing Death Prophet, but no, she's killing you. God damn, these ciphers are crazy.
And it's chased down the Clockwork, but will be traded out for it. The Snowball and a blink. It's coming up. No. Can't get away.
No one for you, sir. That's an Ag's Undying, so he's getting the extra strength here.
Great
Ooh,
TP's
he's a big
out.
boy.
Annihilate will stop him with the lasso. Leading out kills, man. Eternity was the one taking advantage of KBU early on and all the pickoffs. Well, that's a little awkward. I have noticed this cookie, the increased range, you know, sometimes it's not good for you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's very weird. I almost feel like it's better without the increased range. Exorcism popped.
Exorcism, but no BKB.
No.
Oh, dear. Well, that's the Witchblade going to work right there from the Bat Rider. And you're going to see it get another kill now in the Moonlight.
Throw some shots in return. But Grandma pays the price. Alright, I mean, now KBU's... They've pretty much solidified their hold late to the party.
And the Shard doesn't block in the Undying, who is on half health. Annihilate's looking for his opportunity. He's stacking up the sticky napalms. The clock jumps forward, hits the Venge. Stuck inside the cogs, will be dying to that in the flame break. At the same time, they
Nice
do
punch.
jump on and quickly kill the Undying.
Yeah.
Once again, not able to get off any
That's a lot of
spells.
damage.
They get through the Aegis as well onto the Weaver, but they got to get it out now. Annihilate, this Bat Rider is way too scary. He is not just a
Run.
lasso. His right clicks are tearing
Run.
poor Eternity apart. Isla cannot run fast enough. Toss back, great play from Warden, gets him up onto the high ground, gets himself up onto the high ground with the Force Staff, buying back on Eternity. They really want to try and take this. They feel like KBU have overextended themselves, but they didn't actually get the catch. And Isla, he's going to have to use his BKB now defensively.
Cooking it back into the bug.
Oh no, the cookie sets up a two-man avalanche. Isla,
No.
1 versus 4 now. Without the Spirit Siphons, he's out of charges. He is out of this game. He's done for.
Might be out of the qualifiers, man.
Yeah.
This game is rough. It just never got to a point where Slark can actually hit you. You know, you can't kill us because we can swap and stuff. Well, okay, well, he just runs at you, right-clicks you with Witchblade.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have to lasso you, so... Interesting game. Just the chaos did not favor them. Getting another Undying kill, though. That's pretty good.
That is the one thing. This Undying keeps on overestimating how tanky he actually is. Feeds away his life, feeds away the tombstone, again and again.
Yeah, this Undying is not Undying. He is just dying, so...
The
a lot of
redying.
gold.
Force Staff gets him out of the pounce, the jump forward, lasso, trying to grab everybody inside of the snowball. Fixers does what
Got
he
'em
can,
all.
goes for the kill onto the Clockwork. Moonlight, a little bit low, is gonna get run down by this Bat Rider, but if they can keep him in place, they can. He's got the Firefly flying over the shard. Isla pops the BKB with the Exorcism out. He wants to be able to get some kills, but the single target damage of this Weaver is too much. Fixers tries to come in and go for the snowball save, but the Avalanche covers it, and now Fixers, well, you're dead. Best you can hope for is maybe trying to get a kill on the way out, but he can't. GG is called. Eternity are done for this game. KBU, they may have been knocked down to lower bracket, but they are beginning their run through the lower bracket elimination games with this start here.